It's time to review a Star Wars battle pack. Let's look at Kashyyyk Troopers. This is set 75035, contains 99 pieces and retails for $12.99. Now this is one of my favorite battle packs. I love the printing on the minifigures. I love the helmets. You have the resemblance of the older Stormtrooper helmet and the Stormtrooper helmets that you've seen in the jungles of Return of the Jedi. And the ship itself has got a lot going on. I really like this build. When not being used, 2 of the blaster pistols from the Kashyyyk Troopers can be placed up front and act as weapons for this ship. These are newer blaster pistols for Star Wars, introduced in 2014. You have the actual pistol itself, but now you have this mechanism which snaps into place. And it's not spring-loaded, but the pressure of pushing this little bevel down will cause the 1x1 stud that you attach at the end of it to fly out like a blaster. The cool thing about this ship is you can change the angle of the blasters without even touching the blasters. That 45-degree bar that comes down the front of the ship is on 2 pivot points, one at the bottom, one at the top. Now I'm just going to put my hand in the back to support the back section for a moment. But if I take this bar and I lift up the front, you can see that the blasters are now pointing downward. In fact, you can completely change the whole look of the ship by pushing the back piece all the way down and then pushing the front piece back down. So we're back into a position with the pistols facing directly forward. However, the bar is now shallower and not such a great angle, and it doesn't protrude as much. So this ship actually has 2 different looks that you can give it. Now I did put the bar back in the top position. You can see it sticking above the engine. I did that because I wanted to demonstrate the rotation of the engine. You can turn this engine 360 degrees all the way around. In fact, if you look closely, you can even spin the engine. Right here, you can see I'm rotating the piece inside. So you can spin and swivel the propulsion system in the back of the ship. However, with the bar in the down position, like I had showed you earlier, you won't be able to spin the engine all the way around. Side view will show a seat. There is a seat on the other side as well, and that's where you will place your Kashyyyk Troopers. In order to get the trooper in the seat, well, you can simply just slide them in. However, the wings, or the control panels, in front of the seat do rotate forward to allow you more space. And then you could sit your trooper right in the seat and fold this back. And it acts like a barrier so they don't fall out. Maybe it's the controls so they can fly the ship. And if you wanted to, you could even have the Kashyyyk Trooper hold a blaster pistol. Now, it would have to be in the upward position like you see there, but they could fly around and shoot right from where they're sitting, as well as the blaster pistols in the front. Now, there's a few things that I did want to point out on the front of the ship. There are a lot of translucent blue 1x1 studs, and there are 4 down on the front of the skid. Now, those 4, 2 on each side of the skid, are not necessarily part of the build. However, I put them there because those are extra studs that fire out of the pistols. And I don't lose them that way. I keep them there because you can shoot off one of the cannons in the front and then reload, and you have your extra pieces. And the pistols or the blasters in the front themselves, as I had showed, you can angle them up and down based on changing the bar angle. Well, these wrench pieces, I guess you can call them, they just slide on and you can position them up or down any way you wish without changing the bar. So there's a lot of flexibility in the way that these pistols will work on the ship. Now the detail on these minifigures are really cool. This is one of my favorite battle packs, as I had said. The printing is outstanding. I love it. Now you have 2 different types of troopers. You have the ones on the left, and I had removed the helmet from one, the same face, and you have 2 different printed styled troopers on the right. Again, remove the helmet on one. Now, all of these characters have the same face print. Now the torso prints come in pairs. The two on the left are identical, as well as the two on the right. Same thing for the pants. The pants are identical both on the left and both on the right. There is a different colored pant for the one on the right, but I really like the camo color and the design that they have on these minifigures. Here's our back view. Again, no secondary face on any of the troopers, all the same heads. And again, identical back printing for the two on the right, and identical but yet separate printing for the two on the left. In fact, if you haven't noticed, even the sleeves are different. You have your olive drab on the right, and then you have a slightly different or lighter olive drab on the left. That brings us to the end of our video, and we'd love to hear your thoughts on what you think of this small battle pack. What did you think of the minifigures? How do you like the ship? Did LEGO do a good job for giving you a great build and only at 99 pieces? These battle packs are an absolute steal because you're basically paying for the minifigures and then you get the small build for free. And no matter what the battle pack is, LEGO seems to come up with really cool and innovative designs. So leave a thumbs up if you liked the video, and if you'd like to get more alerts when we post new information, click that subscribe button. Hey, thanks for stopping by and checking this video out. We hope you'll return to watch our other videos. Bye for now.